What's up, guys? It's your boy Manjules, AJ, whatever you want to call me. It's the first video. We're here to talk about what we've got going. There's going to be 3 channels. One dedicated to football. We will talk A-League. We will talk Premier League. And I hate to say it, but if Chelsea aren't in the Champions League, we won't really talk much Champions League. But for the rest of you that are not involved in football, soccer, we will talk about hospitality and retail, and I'll have some interesting guests talking about these main topics. Now, the third channel will be a gaming channel. I, as a chef, don't get to game so much, so most of the gaming actually will probably be my 5-year-old son and I together, because he's my 5-year-old is a solid gamer. So we will create some good content together. You know, who doesn't want to see some father-son? Just a little bit about myself. Massive Chelsea fan. Ancient alien theorist, as you can see. You know, have the flying mind disc. When it comes to gaming, I hate to say it, but other than FIFA, Destiny's been my favourite game for the last 10 years. Love that shit. We won't just talk Chelsea, but let's face it, like, we're going to talk all football, because football is broad. I love the Mariners. Just because they're top of the table doesn't mean that's why I love them. I've supported them since I was 13, 14-year-old when I first started playing. I'm a goalkeeper myself. Yeah, I know, at 5 foot fucking nothing, I'm still a good goalkeeper. Love to play. This channel, a lot of it's going to be hospitality, retail. I'm going to have I'm a chef, so I'm going to have other chefs come on. People I know that work retail come on. My wife, you know, she might come on, but she works. She might come on, I'm not sure face, because she works for the health system, so it's a bit harder for her. But I think it could go well. I mean, I'll have callers. I want people to call in. I want people to tell their stories. I mean, I worked hospitality. I've been a chef for 15 years. This year, actually. And I have some funny as fuck stories. And then I have some friends of mine who are retail workers who have some funny stories. And then I'm sure my wife has some not as funny stories. She probably has really grim stories, because that's what happens when you work in the health system. But I want to take callers. You know, in my football channel, my football channel will be called Don't Tell the Ref. Because, man, let's face it, let's not tell the fucking ref. What does he know? You know, my other channel, like hospitality and retail, one of my main callers, he and I are going to talk about some funny stuff. I won't give too much away, but we have created our own funny thing. I mean, we think it's funny. It's probably not funny to a lot of people, but a lot of people will buy into it, I guarantee. Yeah, shirts Death Note, so like we can talk whatever. It won't just be hospitality retail. If you can call in and talk about a funny story from your industry or what you do, we will be glad to hear it. Yes, the room behind me is a bit bland at the moment. We'll work on that. Other than that, like, yeah, we have a lot coming, and eventually I want to be doing videos and skits. That will come later. So at the moment, it's just gonna be a lot of football talk and a lot of work and industry talk over 2 separate channels. And then eventually, I mean, I'll have a gaming channel, but I don't, you work full time, you have a kid and a wife, and how much time do you really get to game? Like, I don't just get to sit there for 10 hours a day and game like I used to. I used to work full time when I was single and spend 10 hours a day playing Destiny and 12 hours working. You'd sleep for 2 hours. So, but that's life, right? So, this is what we want to discuss. These are the things we want to talk about. This is what my channel is going to be mostly about. When it comes to football, like I said, mostly EPL. I know enough about the Spanish, like La Liga, and enough about League One and Syria to be able to keep a conversation going about at least the top few teams. I don't really follow them as much as the Bundesliga. I mean, I know Harry Kane's taken his trophyless curse to Bayern Munich. I know enough about most of the teams in other leagues, but mostly English Premier League. I don't want to just narrow that down to the top 6 because most people, I mean, there's 20 teams. How can you narrow it down to 6? And a lot of the people call the top 6 like, what do they say? What? Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United, Man City, and Tottenham, right? These days, even as a Chelsea fan, can you call us a top 6 club? I mean, oh yeah, we might spend money like up there, but are we a top 6? Not this year. Not last year. Year before, I mean, yeah. This year, last year, no. But I want fans of all clubs, when we're having our football talks, to come in and have their say. When it comes to A-League, I'm Australian, so I want to hear from a lot of Aussies. As I said, I'm a chef, so unfortunately for me, that I'll have to watch a lot of games while working or watch a replay. But I'm happy to get on here afterwards and talk about a game, especially like some of the games happened this weekend. The Mariners won. Yes. What was the game today where Sydney FC and the Newcastle Jets played? Hate both those fucking teams. Penalty that was saved last night. There are lots of things to talk about in the A-League. And I feel like Australia is underrepresented. And it is about time that we started our own channel. There's a few people, I'm sure, that some of you might have seen before that hopefully I can get on the channel to call in and talk. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I can get it plugged by another channel a lot of my prospective fans may or may not have watched. And if they haven't watched, hopefully they go watch them as well. So, just giving a shout out to myself. My name is AJ. You can call me Manjules or Eugenio. This, or like as I said, the football channel will be called Don't Tell the Ref. As for the other side, where it comes to retail or hospitality, the name for that channel is still up for discussion. Send through ideas. Maybe it's Don't Tell the Manager. Because let's face it, we all have a manager. So, people, hit me up. Subscribe. It's all free. I plan to do a video every 1 to 2 days, and then depending on, the season's coming to an end. So when the season ends, you just have me talking hospitality and football, and we can talk about other topics. Send me your ideas. I'm happy to have calls to talk about anything. I am a devout atheist. If people have ideas on that and want to discuss that as well, that is also very welcome. The 2 channels, one football and one is literally, like I said, hospitality or retail, but it's more going to be life and life influences, things that have happened. So hit me up. Love to hear from you.